Alrighty. Let's see, is it coming through? Yep. Alrighty, so this video is going to be swarm kiting in burning woods, which you can do kind of from the 40s onto the 50s. So let's just get into it. I'm starting out right here in Skyfire Mountains and going down the Dreadlands. So the general route I'm taking, starting down here, making my way to this major crevice, and then kind of working my way back around up. So let's show it. Now one of the things I'll do is I have a macro made. Where is it? It's swarm pull. Alright, let's get into it. One of the things you're really going to want is levitate in the zone actually, because there's a lot of dips and dives and that can wreck you. Get my illusion on just so I can see better. Okay, let's do this. So in this zone, you only want to pull gorillas. You do not want to pull the Sarnax because you're guaranteed to get a caster ad and that will wreck the whole pool. You want to pull gorillas, skeletons, and bees, and that's pretty much it. And you have to be very careful because there's one gorilla called Gullerback that if you damage him at all, he will summon you. And he will social aggro with some of the other gorillas, so you have to be quite careful. So I first start out typically, where am I? Okay, this is the bee trench. Yeah, this is the bee trench. So I first start out around here. This is where I start my first pull. First portion of the pull. You want to make sure you're looking down on your screen too, because you want to see it's low to the ground. So you pull these scoriaes. I'm gonna run through here. You have to be careful because there will be sometimes Sarnax that will pass through. I'm not, wow, you know, I could do a full-on mega pull if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Again, watch out for leashing. You don't want to get them too far away from you. And I kind of work my way over through this hill. Is there anything down there? You have to be careful because you could possibly aggro some stuff. If they're hiding. There we go, some scoriaes. I'm just gonna do this just out of... So some mobs over here, you can typically find some too. But yeah, some guy's taking SF rock. It's okay, I can manage without it. Keep them in range. What I didn't like about this zone a lot was that my ping would be bad and I'd have one bad lag spike and I'd just be done. And it takes like 30 minutes to make a pull. So if you're not doing it right, it's just a waste of time. I'm just gonna let these guys leash. I don't really care. So yeah, you pull from that area, then you'll want to pull from this trench. This is a big reason why you want levitate, especially for this trench. It's nasty. So you pull a lot of these bees, and they social aggro, so they're pretty simple. Yep, pull all of these. I don't know what that guy was doing. Sure now, if you're gonna be making a pull, you want to pull everything. You pull all this. I typically did 60 mob pulls. Then you come out. This is near the Dreadlands entrance. If you head up this way, you head up towards Dreadlands. So you pull these bees on the other side of the crevice, the meteorite crater or whatever it is. Let's see, the path should be coming up. Yeah, this is the path you take to Dreadlands. And you can also swarm up there. There's an open area where there's no ads. And then what you do is you run along the southwestern portion of the zone. Pull any more that are coming up. Pull these kind of mobs. And now for this portion, there's a bunch that'll stay down here in this burned out section. But you also want to look up here on the hillside, because there'll be plenty of bees up here as well. Yeah. You definitely want to use social aggro up here because it gets a little nasty. You have to be really careful about your aggro distance and your just distance between the mobs. Pull some of these, and this is the beehive up here on the top of the hill. So he might have, did Cherno pull these? Yeah, Cherno pull these. He didn't make the full pull. It'll be about 4 bees that spawn right here next to the beehive. And you run on down. Just make sure you got everything down in this section, in the burned out section. Oh, Golderback is up. Yeah, so let me see. Yeah, that's him. No, that's not him. He's somewhere around here, so be careful. Yeah, there's a named ape called Golderback that he will summon. And he will... There he is. And these apes are undead, so they do see through invis. So all you do, you just run up to the... Yeah, you're running north, right back up to that Skyfire area. You kind of know you're getting close when you hit this kind of burned out section, as well as if you see the giant fort. Yeah, that's the giant fort. You're doing great if you hit the giant fort. Want to kind of run up, keep going north. You don't have to worry about any of the Sarnax. They can't see through invis. That's why I really like Silo's Song of Travel. I'll keep that on when I'm pulling away. And you want to see some of these too. I mean, these old decayed ruins. And you are pretty much back at where you started. Right up there is SF Rock. Run right through and make sure again the whole time you are keeping them close enough. Yeah, this zone is a little too overcrowded. Oh, he died. He died. Yeah, you have to be kind of careful when they come on out. Is that Cherno? Yeah, it's a nightmare right now. There's like a bunch of parts in this zone. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this. I normally would come later at night just because there's no competition. Yeah. But alrighty. Thank you guys for watching the video. See you guys next one.